All right, so today we have Neelam with us, and we are going to have a class with Neelam, and she's going to speak Indian accent like she is from India. Neelam is a professor in a prestigious college called Prestige Institute of Management from India, and we are going to have a small talk with Neelam. So, Neelam, how about you today?
Thank you so much, sir. Good evening, and I'm absolutely fine. So, thank you
Okay,
so much for giving me this opportunity.
it's really nice to have you in our class, and thank you so much for taking out some time. So we are going
Thank
to
you so
have the
much.
class. I'm going to share my screen with you, and we are going to practice English with you. All right.
Yes, sir.
So let me share the screen, and we just begin with it here. Okay, so let me share my screen with you now. Okay, so look at these two pictures and try to say what these two pictures are talking about. One by one, you need to describe these two pictures, and we'll see how you come up with the ideas.
Hmm. So the second picture is little bit tough for me, but I'll try my level best to do the justice.
Mhm.
Would like to start with the first picture, sir.
You mean for the left-hand side picture first?
Yes.
Sure, you can go ahead with it.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir, for giving me this opportunity. And as I can see in the picture, that the person is walking on one very thin line. It is usually a rod. He's having a rod, and on the left part of his rod there is a heart, and on the right side of his hand is the brain. So the person is walking through the rope very gently, and he is very conscious, and apart from it he is also making the balance
Mhm.
in between the heart and the brain. Sir, what I can infer from this picture is that it is very important to have the balance of your mind and the brain.
Mhm.
You can't be emotional while living your life, and you cannot be so much practical. You need to have a balance of the same. For example, sir, if you take the decisions of your life on the basis of an emotion, it is gonna give you bad result, or the
Mhm.
consequences may not be the right. And if you keep taking the decisions on the basis of your brain and your own selfish motives, or according to your own perception, then obviously you are doing the injustice with the people also. As we are living in a society, we are having our close in acquaintances, we are surrounded by our loved ones, so we should take care of their feelings, their their interest as well. And there are some people, sir, while they are going through their life, they choose the emotions. For example, sir, I also know a lot of talented professionals who could work in the multinational companies, can stay away in the metros such as the Bangalore or Mumbai, but they decided to stay with their own family because they are the only son of their parents and they want to take care of their family. In India, it is very common to make the decisions on the basis of an emotions, and that's why we see that sometime for the parents will the people marry an appropriate guy, which later on they regret. On the other hand, we can there can be the flip side as well. There are the people who just leave their parents, their friends, acquaintances, and other people in order to pursue their dream, their career, and even if they become the successful, they find a kind of an emptiness in their life. So, sir, it is truly and rightly said that it is important to have a balance.
All right, now you can
Um,
go for the second picture.
sir, as I can see that there is a uh, there is a um, door, and there is a long queue of the people. And what I can infer from this is that the people are standing in a queue, and they are going inside the inside the door. And as I can see that there is a road which is curve in nature. It is not a straight road. It is a curve road. What I can infer is from this picture, although it is very difficult for me to understand this picture. What I can understand from this picture is that the road of the life is never easy. It is never this straightforward. There are the various ups and the downs, and there are the times when you have to turn in accordance with the situation. So the road is never smooth. It is not gonna be smooth. So there is a person who is having a kind of a big knife in his hand, and by his hand movement. He can say that in a state of standing in a queue, you can go by by this road, but the road is again blocked as there are the pile of the brisk which are taken care of. And sir, what I can infer from this picture is that perhaps this person is saying that do not enter this door, as you may not be able to return back, as you can enter into the road, but there is no way of returning out of the road. As we can see that on the right hand side, the pile of the brisk are there. So it is you can enter into the road, but you will not get the road to get depart. And sometime in the life, it also happened that you enter into the things without thinking that what will be its consequence, whether you will be able to come out of it. We just enter into the things sometime out of ignorance. But it is rightly said, before taking any decision or without before starting anything, you have to keep the consequence in your mind. So that's what I can understand.
All right, very well said. You described these two pictures really nicely. And as you said for the first picture, like there is a person who's walking through a small line. It's a kind of rope where he's balancing heart and brain. As we know, like heart and brain, these are really very important part of our body. And we see like it's really difficult to make a balance between our body, our heart and brain. Um, Heart is known as like a sensitive part of our body, and brain is a calculative element. Like all the decisions we take where we need to go for the calculation part, we need to take the help of a brain. On the other hand, we talk about the heart, it takes like all the sensitive things, and we make our decisions by a heart. So very nice. Like it's really difficult to make a balance, but the person is do. And if somebody can make a balance between his heart and brain, then he may adjust with all the situations or all the complications arise in his life. Moving forward to the second picture on the right hand side, we see like there are two roads to reach a destination. One is a curved road, another one is a straight road. Many people, they are in the queue, and there is a small door where the people are going through, and we see they are going towards the curved road. And a boy, on the other hand, he is showing the people that there is another road, which is a straight one. You can go by this, but there is a hurdle in the beginning. Like if you want to go with the straight way, you need to first cross this wall, which is made of bricks. So what we can infer from this picture is maybe sometimes the way is difficult in the beginning, but after that it becomes really very easy for us. So we should not enter into something because it seems to be very easy. No, sometimes we have something which seems to be difficult in the beginning, but later on it becomes really very easy, and it makes your destination really very easier. So that's what we can understand from this picture. You said really nice, Neelam. And with this, we are moving for the next part of our class, and that's a one-to-one discussion topic. So let me share my screen again with you. And this time we'll be talking about a new topic. And let me see what topic we can discuss about. All right, the topic we are going to talk about would be nature vs technology. Okay. So
Yes.
let me brief you with something like nature. It means the natural things we have, and technology is something like now one thing we have added into our life, that's technology. We are using the smartphone. We have television, internet, AI technology, chat GPT and Gemini. There are many things we use nowadays, and that makes our life become more easier. Along with this, nature itself is a remedy for many things. So this is what we are going to discuss in this session. The topic is nature vs technology, and we have 5 questions to be discussed on. So the first question for you I'm going to ask is, what ways does technology enhance our interactions with nature?
Thank you so much, sir, for giving me this opportunity. And in my opinion, technology really enhance our interaction with the nature. For example, sir, if the technology is not available to us, or if the technology were not available to the human being, how could we go and dig out the core of the nature? It is out of the technology only that we know that how deep are our oceans is. As per the scientist, they just dig out into the Pacific Ocean, and they were able to know, and actually they are not able to calculate the entire I would say the width and the other part, but they just I think go down to the 1 kilometer deep inside the ocean. Apart from it, sir, due to the technology, it we know about the nature very well, so yeah.
How does excessive reliance on technology affect our connection to the natural world? Nowadays, like we are having a dependency over technology and we have a complete reliance over the technology. So how does it affect our connections with the natural world?
Uh, yes, sir. You absolutely right, sir. As you mentioned that our excessive reliance on the technology really affect our connection to the natural world. Sir, I would like to take my own example only. Today, only I realized that I'm addicted to my phone, and I'm checking my phone every now and by then. Even if there is no notification, I'm still using the my phone.
Mhm.
And whenever today I was not feeling well and I was feeling very drowsy, so I just go and take a walk in one garden, which is near my place only. And once I'll come from this nature, natural place, I felt that the trees are talking to me. They are making me calm.
That's
The
great.
sunset is making the sunset is giving me the warmth which I never felt, and all the confusions, hesitation, and the problems that I had in my mind because I was stuck at my work today has been answered. You know, so technology is absolutely affecting us. For example, sir, if I'll take the example of the mobile addiction only, you felt that it is giving you the pleasure,
Right.
but you are not, but you are unaware of the fact that it is taking a lot of things from you. For example, you are feeling distracted. You are giving your destiny in the hand of a technology. And today, that's why, sir, I uninstall various applications. I uninstall Instagram, which the people think that they are the need, but they are not the need. And I commit to myself that I will limit the usage of Facebook, and I will stop watching the WhatsApp status of the other people, because what the other people are doing in their personal life is none of my job.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
super. I mean, it's extremely nice, you said. All right, so that
Mm.
we are moving towards the next question. What are some benefits of spending time with nature compared to relying on technology for entertainment?
Sir, I would like to quote one very famous quote given by Swami Vivekanand, and in his words, all the knowledge that you require is inside you, it is not outside. Uh, so that's what I felt that when you feel connected to the nature, you come across your own nature. For example, while I was walking through the garden, I felt that my brother did not give me the birth to remain anxious person. I'm here to achieve the ultimate purpose of my life, which is to achieve the best education, to earn livelihood, and to feel secure. Why I am focusing on the things which does not matter to me. So according to me, sir, the nature introduce yourself to yourself. It is a journey from compulsory to compulsory. And sir, when I come across the nature, whenever I see the bird, whenever I see the plant never make any effort to grow. The bird never feel anxious about the fact that whether they will get their food or not. Everything is automatic in the nature. Same as
You're
sir.
right.
Nature gives me the hope, and apart from it, uh, it shows the wonderful creation of the God, and the God has created all this feeling for us.
Mm.
So it gives me a sense of accomplishment, sir, which is rare.
Okay, that's great. So, can technology be used to address environmental challenges and promote sustainability?
Oh, yes, sir. I believe that the technology can be used to address the environmental challenges and promote sustainability. Even I would like to urge the scientists also to work in this regard. For example, sir, if you talk about the sea water or ocean water, obviously we can't drink it because it is saline in nature. So, can we develop some technology that can transform this saline water into the drinkable water? It would be the biggest achievement of the 21st century if we would be able to create the same. Apart from it, sir, if you talk about the Bangalore is an high-tech city. It is a very famous city of the India, and currently 25 million people are residing in the Bangalore. So in the 1960s, there were the 250 lakhs, sir, and today the number of the lakh reduced to the 15 in numbers.
It's much bigger.
The people who are, yeah. If you talk about the richer class or the elite class, they purchase the land near the lake and they are living very well.
Mhm.
But sir, according to the scientist, what happened that before the apartments were made, whenever the rain come, the water being absorbed by the soil itself. But now it is not the case. And now all the environmentalists are having an assumption that within 4 to 5 years, the city Bangalore will get vanish. Yeah, this is a major assumption, sir. By the 2050, Mumbai is gonna be elapse. So it is really very high time that the technology should be used for a better reason. Inspire, instead of thinking that oh we can create this weapon, oh we can become a nuclear weapon. So it is really very high time that we should look on this matter. So
Mm.
adding value to this point only,
Mhm.
I would like to take the example of the Namami Gange Yojana,
Mhm.
Namami Gange scheme, which was launched by Honorable Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi ji.
Mhm.
So it is important to clean the water that we have, and we are required to create the awareness among the people that this Mother Earth is ours. We have to take the personal responsibility of the same.
Mm.
And sir, once we take care of the basics, then obviously it is gonna create the sustainability. The planet is not only of us, it belongs to everyone, whether it is lizard, mouse, snake, or whether it is even a small insect.
Mm.
Mother Earth is everyone's.
Okay, fantastic. I mean, the examples you quoted on and the references you have given are really nice. So, with this, we
Hmm.
are moving for the
Yeah.
next part. Next question. How can we strike a balance between embracing technology and preserving the beauty and integrity of nature?
Okay. Sir, according to me, the only way to strike a balance is to limit our wishes. You know, we have to limit the usage of the plastic. We have to limit the things that we really don't require, and we are required to limit our materialistic wishes only. And according to me, sir, only after that we will be able to strike a balance between the technology and the beauty. Because sir, it is not only the responsibility of the policymaker or the technologist or the scientist to create the new invention and to work for the mankind. It is the responsibility of each one of us. And if we are not aware, then obviously, sir, the technology is not gonna give us the result that we require. For example, sir, there is a technology which is working in my municipal corporation, and what does it make? Sir, the people of my city are instructed to keep all the garbage in the two dustbins. The first one is the dry garbage, and the second one is the wet garbage. Sorry. And what happens, sir? Whenever the municipal corporation come, they just accumulate all the garbage from everyone's house, and they converted this garbage into the something very something some substances which can improve the fertility of a soil. Sir, here we are using the technology to convert the garbage into the soil fertility substance. But until and unless we make an initiative to segregate the garbage, according to me, sir, nothing is possible. So we have to limit our resources, and apart from it, sir, we have to come over our own needs. Sir, we really don't need 365 dresses for every day. Sir, everyone wants to look beautiful, and that's why we are purchasing the things we don't need. Sir, even one dress, the preparation of one dress or a manufacturing of one dress or a 1 meter cloth requires tons of water, and we never I mean, until and unless this come in my mind, I never had think that, oh, is this happening? That the 1 meter of the cloth, when I just go and purchase in the shop for the 100 rupees in the Indian
Mhm.
currency, for the manufacturing of that dress, tons of the water is used.
Right.
Sir, even there are the so many people who ate non-veg. I'm not in against of the non-veg, sir. But could you imagine that one in any festival, one buffalo
Mhm.
is used for making the food. Hundreds of the liter water is used to just clean that dead buffalo,
Mhm.
to grease her, to wash her liver and intestines and the other things, sir. According to me, sir, we must focus on this thing if we want to create a balance, and if we want to face the circumstances, and it's fine, sir. It is our choice, sir. If we want
Mhm.
the development at the cost of the mother earth, it's our choice, sir.
Very well
Then
said.
at the time, we don't criticize or blame anyone, sir, because it's our
Mhm.
choice now. We have to go with that. Yeah.
Absolutely, and I think the things you embrace was really nice, and the example you have given for the buffalo, like people, they're unaware about it. So I mean, it's fabulous.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, so we're done with nature and technology, and now I would like to give you a quick feedback for how you performed. So, as Neelam, you are from India and you speak Indian English, so I would say you spoke really nice. I didn't find any grammatical mistake in your speaking, even though the accent was proper, a typical Indian accent. But somewhere or the other, I felt like you were with the same track as you started speaking, and you're finishing it until the end. So sometimes we need to, make our speaking pitch up. Sometimes we need to get it down, and this is how it makes people to be connected with you while somebody is listening to you. The rest is okay, and I think the words you use in your communication are professional, and the rest of the things were really nice. Okay, so we're done with
Thank you,
this,
sir.
and thank you so much for taking out the time and to join this class, and I'll see you in the next class.
Thank you, sir.
All right.